Welcome back to Max Payne for the PlayStation 2. We are now on part 4, and I think we're about to have a little bit of a explosion. How do I know that? Because I walked a little forward, fucked up my intro, reloaded this last save state, and now I'm doing the intro again. So either way, what happened last time? Well, apparently we are wanted. Of course we are wanted. We have murdered several... You know, I think at this point, even if Max Payne were like...
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So, green?
No, not the green.
That was pretty funny. I think that even if he was, like, technically in the right, he still murdered so many fucking people that I don't even know if we could ever call him a true hero. Oh, that's really nice. I wonder if that was considered impressive for back then, for a wall to... I mean, I know it was obviously scripted, so that was just a part of the level that was designed to do that. But still, I bet that must have blown people's minds to see, like, a bit of the level just get destroyed like that. Even, not to say that there haven't been games with destructible terrain. I believe that there was this one, what was it, like Magic Carpet for MS-DOS, which used genuine voxel-based destruction. I don't know if it was voxel-based, but you could, like, deform the terrain like you would in a more modern game, you know? It was very primitive, of course, and the game was quite challenging and very surprisingly complicated in the way it's designed. But, yeah, I should play that sometime, honestly. It's just the kind of shit that I discover on Moby Games while browsing, trying to find a new game to do a video on. And then it's like, oh, what the hell is this? You know, how do you think I found half the games I've played on this channel? It wasn't just from generally knowing them, it was from specifically looking out for them. Because believe it or not, I'm not quite as, my taste in games isn't very diverse. You know, I don't play a lot of games that aren't racers, shooters, or platformers. Even this is a bit of an exception for me, but I am having a very good time, and I'm glad that I'm playing it. Oh, you motherfucker. Thank you, auto-aiming, except if there's auto-aim, then I probably shouldn't just be duking left and right to try and...
What are you doing? You're doing nothing! What are you doing? This is war! Freaking war!
What the fuck are you talking about? Painkillers, nice. Damn, they're really stocking us up on these. Either the game's gonna get really, really hard in a few minutes, or...
Vinny Gognitti. Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed! I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squad on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah! Oh my God! Oh God, you shot me! Ah! You're dead, Payne! What the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him! Kill him!
With pleasure, boss.
Gognitti bailed. I made like Chow Yun Fat.
Drum and bass music, let's go. Well, it's not really drum and bass, it's more like breakbeat, but what was I talking about? Oh my God, what the hell was I talking about before I... before I got cut off by the cutscene, and then I was thinking of continuing the last thought that I had in my head.
A crumpled letter lay on Gognitti's desk.
Well, I guess we're not continuing that thought. Look at that painting. Let's read the desk.
The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gognitti had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho.
Good, I say. That means he's probably a very good boss. I don't know why, but I vividly remember to have this memory of one of my teachers telling me about how, like, sociopaths apparently make for very good, like, people who work at banks, like businessmen. That's not how it works exactly, but like people who do stuff involving money for whatever reason. So including like the boss of something. So he probably is a sociopath, and that's a good thing.
Vinny Gognitti was really scared. He could run, but with a bullet in the stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gognitti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
Uh-huh. That is actually true. In the words of Ron Swanson, you control people with fear, power, and hunger. Anyway, pop culture references that aren't even that popular. I mean, compared to The Office, Parks and Rec is not exactly quite as big of a deal, but it's still a very good show, though. I actually kind of almost prefer it, to be honest. Just thanks to the diversity of the locations and such. But either way, You know, I really miss when games just had fucking people's faces textured on. I think there was these Japanese horror games that did that.
Gognitti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
That right there is a fucking lie. Every time I try to jump on that train, it would never work. You have to do that. Now it's gonna work. There you go.
This was my second train ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last one. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors, ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. And somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens, the city howling after me. New York sped by in fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gognitti made his move.
And I believe this is the farthest I ever made it during my practice playthrough, so from this point on, this is all going to be pretty fresh to me because I'm just going to be reacting to it in real time. So where we got to go? We got to go this way. And, oh god, no, I'm starting to remember a little bit of this too. I did play through it, you know, the first few sections of this part of the game. And yeah, no, I do remember some of it. This is not completely fresh, it's a bit of a lie. But, no, from this, after, like, this, the next few minutes or so, it'll become completely fresh, trust me, because, yeah, I kind of just wanted to get into it. Valkyr. Ooh, in different fonts. That's interesting. And that says Valkyr too. That's really cool how, like, all the graffiti is sort of thematically tied in that way. God, the writing in this game is absolutely impeccable. Like, I don't know if it's, like, really that good, but it's very engaging to listen to. Oh, for fuck's sake. Restart. There you go. Wait, where are we? Are we back here? God, okay, I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Okay, I could have sworn I hit that sweet save state button before I died there, but I guess not. So now we're actually back to where we were. Let's not die here again. There you go, God. I think I'm supposed to leap over that, to be fair. Maybe me jumping normally was my mistake. So we're going to have to not make that mistake again, clearly. Look at those billboards. I don't fucking know what else to talk about when I'm shooting dudes in the face, except for the fact that it is very enjoyable, very good sound design. Although it is scary just how much these kind of games are dependent on the spectacle, but it does allow them to be simpler. See, the reason why games started getting simpler...
You, on the roof! Drop your weapon and lie down! I repeat, drop your weapon and lie face down!
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No trouble.
All right.
As I was saying, the reason why games started getting simpler over time is because they simply didn't need to be so elaborate to be engaging. The spectacle alone that we were able to present using our improved, technology is what allowed them to not have to rely on their complexity, right? Compared to older games, which were a lot more primitive in the presentation. And so what else were they supposed to do? They couldn't just be walk forward, shoot a guy, because shooting the guy wasn't really all that interesting. Although, to be fair, Doom, despite its age now, it's like 31 years old, no, 32 as of the upload of this video, it still holds up in terms of just the raw shooting mechanics. Like, you can still just play it, and like, you can play like a WAD or something that's very simple compared to the default level design, and it can still be fun because it's just so rewarding. Like, the sound design, the particles, the animation on the characters, because it's all canned, pre-done, right? There's no particles being generated, unless you're playing Brutal Doom, of course, but we're not playing Brutal Doom. We're playing Max Payne for the PlayStation 2, developed by Remedy, released in 2001, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I wonder who owns the rights to this IP at this point. Is it Rockstar? I mean, Rockstar published this, didn't they? because when I loaded the game up, it was like Rockstar Games. It played that little, you know, RAM OK thing that it does, and then it said 3D Realms. So I guess 3D Realms produced it, because you got you know, you understand, like, games are made by a lot of different people. It's not just like this one set of hands worked. No, it's like a million sets of hands responsible for different aspects of the game's production. Either way, you can only have 8. Well, in that case, there you go. Now we're at full health. We can't access this area, but I'm pretty sure we can sneak into this part, right? Well, I guess not. Where do we go then? I guess over here? There's no way. Oh, this is the right way. Ice Hardened Slick is the next name of the chapter. We're on chapter 7. We're gonna keep moving. Oh, for fuck's sake! Where? Oh, that's nothing worse than hit scan enemies that you can't see, so you start just taking damage, just like that. Okay, I think that's it. Oh fuck! No, there's one more. Oh man, that's so cruel. It's so evil. But I get it though. You know, that's the whole point. You have to keep trying and keep figuring out where they're gonna come from. Anticipate their movements. You know. And that's the challenge. That's why the game stays engaging, despite the fact that the actual act of shooting a dude is really, really simple in this game. Not just because the auto-aim on this particular version. It's just the way the game's designed. You know, there's not a lot of depth to the combat, but there's a lot of depth to the design around that combat, and that's why it's so engaging and fun. Let's see, more Valkyrie graffiti, more symbols that I'm assuming... I love how this game just looks like an N64 game with higher texture quality. That's really like the foundation of the aesthetic of early PS2. It's basically just N64, but way better texture and sound quality. You know what I mean? And that just, it kind of makes sense. Every console generation is just a slight evolution of the last one. I guess, yes, it is true that we did see, like, people say that the jump from PS1 to PS2 was massive, and while it is true, that's not to say that it was the only like, what happened was, it wasn't sudden, because if you don't ignore the rest of the systems, then you'll know that the N64 was kind of that bridging gap. It was that 5.5 generation, you know? And then the Dreamcast was basically just a proto PS2. And just like how you also had that transition between the 6th to the 7th generation with the original Xbox, like, that's kind of a 6.5 generation system, if that makes sense, because it's just way too good for a 6th generation system, you know? Where are we supposed to go now? I think we went here, and now we can't open this, can't jump up to it. We were just in there. There's nothing over here of interest. I can jump on top of the... Oh, of course, we have to... Wait, see if I can lock onto this guy. There we go, he's dead. I think we're gonna have to do some parkour. Are we? Is that... Yeah, they genuinely want me to do this. Jump up here, and then... Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Because I can't... Can I make it? Oh, I can make it over here. Fortunately, I don't take damage, but I was already able to get up here anyway. So maybe I have to go here, and then... No, I can't grab onto ledges. That's just not a thing Max Payne can do. So maybe I have to step on this, and then hit a... There's no buttons for me to... It looks like an elevator, but I know there's nothing here. There's nothing over here either. So at this point, I'm basically confused, and I don't know what to do. Okay. That is something new, though. That's a point of interest. So I think maybe that's... Oh, painkillers. That's nice. We needed those. Oh, I wonder how many painkillers I might have bypassed just due to me having full painkillers. Oh, that's kind of annoying. The game should, like, kind of... It should give you a similar message where it says, like, painkillers full. No, I've already been here. This is where I came from. We gotta keep going forward. Is there a ladder that I haven't climbed or something? I can jump up here. And I'm getting shot at by someone. Yeah, right over there. But I don't know how to get up there. That's the problem. So what do we do about this? I can't go here. Oh god, and I bet the solution is just so obvious. You know? Like, it's the simplest thing, and I just can't figure it out. What if I try and just sneak on... No, I can't. But I can get shot at by that dude, so let's actually reload the state. So that I can actually go back and get that health and not lose it due to me getting shot at by someone that I can't see. I think that would be much more helpful. So let's go ahead and get the painkiller and use it again. And there's no more painkillers for me to grab, so that's good. Look at those. Look at the quality of those footsteps. It's actually pretty good. So now let's save again and see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do, because I have no idea. Honestly, there's clearly an enemy over there. And the fact that you're able to climb up on top of this van, they wouldn't do that for no reason, right? There's got to be some solution to this. Maybe I have to jump over here. Aha. That's got to be it. No. No. There's no way that isn't it. This has to be the way forward, but I'm hitting an invisible wall, which means, video game terms, that means that I'm not supposed to go here. So I'm supposed to go over here on top of that. I already found out that you can, in fact, climb up on top of it, like this. See? Except that, now what do I do? Maybe now that I've climbed this, I can try and make it over there? No, that's not going to happen. Oh god, am I going to have to look up a guide for a linear, closed off, for fuck's sake, that doesn't count, closed off third-person shooter? Am I that bad with navigation? This is the kind of thing that makes me feel so insecure. Because it's like, I know that this is something that even the dumbest person in the world... I mean, this game sold so well, so there's no way that you need to actually be intelligent to play it. And yet, I'm over here like, fuck, what am I supposed to do about this? You can't grab ledges. You can't jump over there. Do I shoot it? I don't want to waste ammo, but, I mean, maybe I have to shoot it. No, you don't shoot it, of course. Why would you shoot it? Oh my god, this is embarrassing at this point. I mean, not that I had anything to prove. Where else? There's nowhere else for me to go here. So this area is a dud. This area is a dud. There's nothing to do over here. Maybe I have to inspect something? Well, no, I haven't gotten the exclamation mark. Like, it doesn't show up. Maybe it shows up over here and I just missed it. No. Nothing over here. Nothing new. Oh boy, okay, I can foresee in the next few seconds I'm gonna be doing this thing called ending the recording and looking up a guide, because this is fucking stupid. What am I supposed to do? Shoot this? No. And I'm getting shot at, so clearly there's more enemies for me to try and find, but it's like, I don't know how to find it. Like, god, okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's all you had to do. You had to hit the switch. That was literally the solution. Just this tiny little switch, which I could barely see. And I don't think the resolution is at fault here, but it's just the fact that... What do I do now? Hold on, do I click it again and get back on? Right? No? Am I... Oh, of course. There's one more. And now get ready, because there's going to be some dudes to shoot. Switch over to our best weapon. And... take him out. Oh, I have no adrenaline left. That's interesting. I'm guessing they contextualize it as adrenaline, or just bullet time juice. I don't know. Oh god, we're finally done with that. God, why does it take me so long to figure out those tiny little things? It's like, and the scary part is that I don't know if I would have ever figured out if I hadn't looked it up, because holy shit, who the fuck was that? Okay, I'm probably gonna die now. I mean, that's what painkillers are for, to be fair. To kill the pain, so that I can continue living, so that pain cannot be killed. That's interesting. You kill the pain so pain doesn't get killed. Huh. That's a fun little play on words. Is that what a play on words is? I don't know. I don't know the difference between a play on words and a double entendre. I don't even know what that means. There's so many words that I genuinely don't understand, but I know how to use in context sometimes, so... ignorance. It's fun. America's Avenger for the payback time. I'm gonna assume that's... What's this say? Captain Baseball Bat Boy. He's back. He's mean and he's got a bat. I guess that's like the edgy reboot or something.
We're gonna be rich.
Freaking rich.
Even richer than that, wise guy.
Freaking rich.
Okay, so they're gonna be freaking rich. I guess they started developing mobile games. This is what you fucking get, Tencent, you piece of shit. Die. I think those are the guys, right? Am I pronouncing that correctly? I have no idea. Whoa. It's neon. I can put that under my car and Need for Speed. Nice. Let's see if we can break these. Hopefully we'll get something out of it. We got some ammo, which I probably didn't even need. So only the small boxes are breakable. Now we know that. Come on. Break. I guess not. Break. Painkillers. Yes, I need those. Can I inspect this in any way? No, I guess I can't. Well, where do we go from here? I mean, this door... Okay, I guess yep, that's definitely the door that takes you forward. I have no fucking clue at this point what's happening in the story, but that's okay. We're just going to keep moving through this loading screen. It's all a blur. And we're gonna play a little bit more, and then we'll end it because I've already been recording for about, well, the last recording was 18 minutes long. Now we're 2 minutes in, so we're well past the 20-minute mark. But I'm gonna do a little bit more, and then we'll call it an episode. All right. So let's see what else we could possibly do here. Switch to our engrams. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have no idea. I don't have a license in murder. But that's okay. It always surprises me, like, not just, okay, I already talked about, people who know a lot about guns, but especially when you wouldn't think so. They don't look like someone who knows guns. Like, General Lost, this YouTuber who's somehow still going, he's awesome. Well, he's also very knowledgeable about firearms, like insanely so. He always brings up random gun trivia in his games, in his videos when he talks about guns in games, and I'm just like, he does not seem like the kind of guy who'd be into firearms, into guns, but apparently he is. That's interesting. What's going on? Can I open this? Nope. Can I open these? Nope. I can turn the sync on. Let's go ahead and interact with the thing I was supposed to interact with either way. Where is it? The TV, right? Yep.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
They're not going to catch me because I am looking at a painting. Max painting. Anyway, anything else left for us to collect? No? Okay, cool. This is where we came from, isn't it? That means we're going to have to keep moving through.
I can hear him. Ready? Keep your guns pointed at the door. Okay, this is it. Any moment now, Payne's gonna bust through that door with murder in his eye. It's either him or us. I, for one, am gonna pump the SOB so full of lead, they'll need a forklift to carry the coffin to the grave.
That sounds like a threat. I sure do hope that I'm not armed and ready to fucking destroy all of you because it's so easy to do so. Because as I said, the combat isn't the hard part. It's the fact that, oh fuck, I'm almost dead and there's an explosive and I've just exploded. Alright, let's try that again.
Gun him down!
No, you're not gunning me down. I'm gunning you down before I get gunned down because, to be fair, yes, you do have a very good chance against me because you take damage very quickly. Stan, get the fuck out of the way this time because there's going to be a grenade going off. It's all about memorization, alright? Memorization and observation. All of the Asians. Some other variation. Oh, fuck, was that it? Yes, it was. I probably could have avoided that damage, but I decided not to because, I don't know. Because I'm lazy, I guess. God, it's just, I don't even know if I'm any good at video games, like, ever. That doesn't actually matter, though, because as YouTube has proven, you don't have to be good at games to still be entertaining. Implying that I'm entertaining. Because I'm not. But you're going to keep watching this anyway. Or at least some of you. Because apparently, it's... Because it really isn't about that. I just realized, like, some of my favorite content creators are actually really fucking boring. But there's, like, an enjoyment factor to how boring they are. So I keep watching them. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Now I have to waste all my painkillers or redo a bunch of progress. Well, I'm just wasting my painkillers, I guess, because I'm not loading that last state because I don't know where it was. Because I haven't been paying attention. I mean, to be fair, now I know. But still... Oh, look, it's the dude!
God damn it!
And the texture quality around him just suddenly got way higher.
Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
I'm not sure if you should be talking about someone who is the officer of the law. Is he even a cop, though? He's more of a vigilante, isn't he? I mean, he's not even wearing a uniform. I have no idea how police works, other than you do a bad thing and sometimes you get hit in the head. And you get a star in the top right corner of the screen that says that you're gonna get... Oh, for fuck's sake, that is so aggressive. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's switch to a different weapon because honestly I've always preferred a shotgun. Shotguns are just the best in any shooter because it's a shotgun and it's cool. So let's see if we can... Aha. Let's not get overwhelmed here, right? Maybe a shotgun wouldn't be great for that kind of a range though, to be fair. Not that it really matters because I'm gonna whip it out anyway. When in doubt, whip it out. Die. There you go. Easy. Easy. And I say easy to make it seem like it's easy. It's really not. I'm actually having a really hard time staying alive. Fuck, hide under the stairs. Can he shoot through the stairs? I mean, technically they shouldn't be able to, but I'm pretty sure video game physics says that they can. So, take cover, come on. It's a cover shooter before Gears of War, except there's no magnetized backs of the characters. You know, I really do want to play Gears of War one day. I could. A lot of them are on PC, actually, because, you know, Microsoft. Not all of them, but, you know, most of them. So it's like, why don't I just do that? I don't know. It's just there's things I tell myself I want to do, but then I never end up doing them because I just can't be bothered to actually do them.
Gognitti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Ah! Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood!
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me, take me home into the freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be ready at your funeral. Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V had junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence, and Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell. Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart, like father, like son, just like Jack Lupino.
I'd say it's a pretty good time to end the episode. This has been Max Payne. That was Chapter 7. Now we're on to Chapter 8, and I'm going to see you guys next time in Part 5 of Max Payne for the PS2. See you guys then.